All right, guys, here it is. 5-year review with this. This is a Securit Fastbox 47. I've had this thing for 5 years now, and I kind of want to just give you guys an update to, what's been going on with it, what I've done to it, kind of how I've modified a few things. So I have put in kind of Amazon lights in here, so I'm really happy with how these actually turned out. They're really bright. You can see how everything in here is working pretty well. These lights I will put in the description. For the amount of times that I use this thing, I've gone anywhere from 6 months to a year without even having to charge these lights at all. And they are rechargeable. The best thing about them is actually they are, you can just take them, sorry for the bright light, but you can just take them out. So they actually magnetize up here, and they're you can get them on Amazon, super cheap. I can't remember how much they cost, but I'll put them in the description. Again, this is a two gun safe, or two rifle specific. I have a shotgun and a just a little Ruger 1022 in here, and I got a suppressor down here. My little caddy, or the little box that came with it, is down here. I actually ended up using one of the rifle peg or fasteners, as you see here with the bungee cord. I actually ended up putting it under here because I don't really need one for the shotgun. It's just kind of, if it gets beat up, I'm not really too worried about it. There's no sight or anything on it. So ended up using that in order to lift this, just so I could put this down here and not have to mess with it at higher, higher in the box. So that, and then as well, I have a magnet, which I've actually drilled holes. I've drilled so many holes through this thing. The thing is, what's really cool, and how to modify this thing a lot is I can just drill holes through this and then put whatever kind of attachments that I need without actually having to purchase from the company. They're a little bit expensive for what I wanted to do, and so if I have like a pistol like this Glock 47 right here, I kind of just mount it to there, and it'll hold that. It'll hold it. It's been in there for weeks at a time and never had an issue with it falling down or anything like that. And when I need it, I just kind of pop it off and take it. So I've had a Velcro holster in here. I've basically just taken the holster. Like I said, most of the stuff you get on Amazon anyway. I've kind of pointed it downward, and put a gun. Can pop this one off here, and then I put it in the Velcro holster like that. And they, you can put, I don't know, probably four, five, six guns, probably 4, 5, 6 guns all the way down, and not have to worry about the space for my shotgun, which is nice because this thing will bunch up to the back pretty well. Again, how this thing locks, the locking mechanism, pretty straightforward. You guys have already seen it, just without getting my code. Never had any issue with that. This thing will usually blink. The light in here will either blink, or it will, it'll do some sort of blinking motion in order to tell me that the battery is dying. Again, the battery right here, you take off this little plate, holds a 9-volt battery in there, and then as well you have this little plastic cap right here that holds the mechanism for resetting your password, holding it down for about 3 seconds until the light is like a solid green. Punch in your code and then push it again, and then you're good to go. You can set it with whatever combination, whatever set of combination that you want. So again, this thing is advertised as a 2 rifle safe. I personally would not put any more than 2 rifles in here. A third could possibly go in here, but it would be really tight. And I have a shotgun. I have my Ruger 1022, and then as well I've done the same thing with the magnet just to hold the extra barrel. This is my bird barrel for when I go out with my shotgun. And this has a I got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Don't worry about whatever these little wood pieces are in here, but I think it has a scope on here as well. I put a couple. I can probably put two more, either of the magnets, three, maybe four of the magnets actually, and be able to hold a few more pistols in here. So very versatile, very um, just just in how you're able to utilize this thing, it's pretty incredible. And how I've been able to attach this thing. This thing right now is just bolted, has two bolts going straight back into a stud in the wall, and it's pretty secure in there. So if I really wanted to make this a little bit more, I don't want to damage the floor right now, but later in another probably another home or anything like that, if I'm going to be moving, I'm going to be moving soon, so I will actually do all four bolts on the floor as well, make this thing super rigid, just as if I had like 1,000-pound safe. So it's been pretty great. I even took out the little cradle. I can't remember. That's called the cradle grid, and then this is just basically just the bottom where the buttstocks go. I took that out. I don't really necessarily use it that much, as you can see for how I have my setup. The more I've been able to fit in here, basically I'm just buying these magnets. I have another one here, and these magnets are just ones that I can just attach and reattach. Like I said, anytime I put my hand in there, these are just motion activated lights. Anytime I open, and then after I close this, 30 seconds, and then they'll turn off. So great setup. Again, Secure It Fastbox 47. This thing has been pretty amazing with how I've been able to modify it and do things. This is, I want to say this is an 18 gauge steel. It's pretty easy to get through it with a drill, any drill and drill bit that you have. You're able to get through this pretty easily. It's still sturdy enough steel though that it does the job for a very good lockbox. So I've been very happy with it. I've kept it for 5 years now. It's been holding up pretty good, and I hope to get another 5 years out of it before I see what Secure It has next. And my next one, I would more than likely be buying from them. Maybe an Agile 52 if I have more guns that I'm needing to stow, anything like that. You can see these extra holes here. These won't come with pretty much all the extra holes that are here will not come with the box. These are ones I've made in order to mount this to my wall or in a different closet or in a different room, however I've seen fit. That's what I love about this, is it's not 1,000-pound safe to where I need to drill through like concrete and drywall and all this stuff that's inside the safe. I can put this, if I wanted to, I could actually lift this up and put this higher to where my clothes would make this completely concealable. My kids wouldn't even be able to see it, and until unless I actually told them what it was or where it was or anything like that. Even then, it's locked, it's safe, it's secure. I've been very happy with it. So again, guys, any questions, any comments, anything that you guys are wondering about, if there's any, I don't know, any sort of if you guys are looking for a way to secure weapons or even jewelry, anything that you would put in a safe, guys, this thing has been awesome, especially for the last 5 years. So really glad to be able to update you guys. Take care.